First of all, Natty! Natty! Oh, snap. F&M speed up in here. Oh, yeah, it is a night off anyway. All the bosses off, so F&M speed can be up in here. Natty, and then Gaz. Dolphin River First Nation, Manitoba, Canada, Winnipeg. What up, brother? F&F Speed, the Crib 8, aka Greg Hislop. You see me? You see me? Yeah, testing one, two. I'm testing a little chat thing. Right? I was testing. All right. Okay. Now I gotta share the live, yeah. I gotta share the live, yeah. I gotta share the live, yeah. I gotta share the live, yeah, yeah. Share the live. I gotta share the live, yeah, yeah. Share the live. Share the live, yeah. I gotta share the live, yeah. I gotta share the live, yeah.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10, Mo, you know how you're my nigga, right? Can I ask you for a favor, and in return for one stream I will say whatever you want?
No. I don't like deals like that, bro. I don't trust deals like that. Nope. 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 I don't be trusting no deals like that. I be skeptical. Crib 8 working on new handle. Yes, sir.
Ooh! Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Actually, I can't damage my credibility like that, but I will either admit all Miami sports teams are goated or that the UK has no taste for food.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Damn, that's a pretty hard bargain. Hold on. Damn. Woo. Oof.
Ooh! Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10, so is that a yes?
That's a pretty hard bargain, I ain't gonna lie. That's a pretty hard bargain, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I got a new phone. What's the last word? 2106. Natty. Mm. Mm. What was I gonna say? All right, we up in here. Oh, I ain't even finished sharing the live. Okay, you got it, guard. Good, 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 good. Uh, I wonder if um. Oh man, I started way too late, later than normal. All right, I got the water. Samuel Soria, what up? Uh, Samuel, what up? Chief Keeve, what up? Let's see. All right, so to Gaz, is that a yes? You just text me. All right, cool. There you are. There you are. I see. I see. I see. I see. Right. Okay, so watch this, right? So, oh snap, Punisher sound, what up? We're gonna say yaga y'all, yaga y'all. Hold on, just making sure this thing is. I'm updating. I still ain't even finished sharing the live. I still ain't. Late night walking, you know, shit. I want to do my G first time here. Thank you so much, hailing from Toronto. Oh, with the tutus and the was with the six from the six. I was um whatchamacallit? One chest. What's the protein macro in the grams at today? Hold on, let me check right now. Check on that MyFitnessPal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not about them things, yeah. But yeah, Bombo Clyde with the six guard with the six guard. Or whatever. How I be saying it. How I be saying it, right? Oh, I know. Well, cause my max is at like 154. Like but although I was like I'm at like just I know I'm a bit like under 100 today. My max carbs is like 240. I'm way under that. Oh snap! Hold on, hey y'all, wait, hold on, y'all pulling up like that? Hold on, y'all pulling up? Damn, y'all pulling up? Okay, okay. Damn, y'all pulling up like that? Oh yeah, cause you know it's a night off. You know, Mr. Sudan, he you know it's a little I know Mr. Sudan. It's a little how do I say? He just trying to give himself some rest. That's all I can say. That's as far as I can say. All right. Uh, let's see, Miss Dom. Miss Dawn said, I'm mad that I'm not getting any notifications on Twitch. Uh-oh. I can't get my shadow banner song. What's going on? Yeah, so I know Mr. Sudan is not, he not live tonight. He getting himself some rest. So y'all got to deal with me for a little bit. First of all, y'all up in here. Okay, 13 people on the YouTube. Yo, I hope y'all subscribe to the channel, bro. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Say what's up. Keep chatting. We here. This is Big Mo BITW. I know. Although I'm not. I'm not much of a. I'm not very political. I'm a little more. I just like to have a good time. I just like to vibe. I just like to, just have some smiles. I like to show roasts when people like to roast me. I know One Chess 8-pack trucker. He finna have something gonna get roast me. So subscribe, share.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. Thanks for ignoring me, bro. I appreciate it. Thumbs up emoji. I lied. I hope you go to hell with your guilty ass.
Damn. The Crib8 says, open up a talk show on the live. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll be doing budget cuts. Those it's calling things kind of money. Yeah, and what up, Jabril? Yeah, we pulling up like the feds. Yo, y'all pulling up like that? Hold on. Who shared my stuff? Did someone share my stuff or something? Did someone share my stuff somewhere? How y'all pulling up? How y'all pulling up in the woodwork, out the woodwork like that? How y'all really just pulling up out the woodwork? God damn. I mean, I ain't mad. I shouldn't be mad. Right? This is what I be wanting, right? This is what I want. Normally it takes a little time. It takes a little time. I mean, I know one of the biggest reasons, Mr. Sudan ain't live. I know that's one of the biggest reasons. Because when he's live, rightfully so, go check out his, go hang out in his live, watch his live, right? It's all right. Like, it's all right. Ooh, it's all right.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. I guess we don't have a deal then with your trash sports teams.
That's crazy. You can't be talking about my Pookie Bears like that, bro. You can't talk about my Pookie Bears and Miami Hurricanes like that. Is that 3 Diglets? 3 Diglets! 3 Diglets? Yeah, damn, it really is a night off. We got a visitor.
Samuel Soria subscribed to the channel.
Thank you so much, Samuel Soria. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. 3 Diglets. I miss Mo. Yo, 3 Diglets. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't went no. I be live often. I be trying to go live often during my nights off. Every time I have a night off, so especially like most Tuesdays, Thursdays, I be going for weekends as well. I be going live on weekends as well. If I'm not doing anything, like last weekend, I was shooting a music video. A lot that happened. There's a big story that I would love to tell. I would love to tell this story, and I don't mind retelling this story. Maybe I could tell a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was into a lot of shenanigans. Sensational. I mean, allegedly. I said allegedly, by the way. Gnome Billy said, "Me love you long time." Bro. Listen. But so if I'm but I mean, besides, because I was shooting a music video last weekend. Shout out to Icy. She was actually directing. Icy was directing the music video, and just know man, throughout that whole weekend, man, I was getting down that whole weekend, and Icy making sure she's like pointing me to the right directions, making sure like I'm at the right places, I'm at the right spots, so there's gonna be some stories being told for that music video, so yeah, man, so stay tuned. I've been really working.
We got a visitor.
Oh, man.
Greg Hislop just subscribed.
Greg Hislop, big us for subscribing. Thank you so much. Damn, y'all really pulling up though. Hold on. Hey, y'all really pulling up for your boy Big Mo? Y'all really pulling up for your boy Big Mo like that, bro? Bro, y'all really pulling up for your boy Big Mo like that? Y'all really is y'all really pulling up for your boy Big Mo like that, man? Hey, man. I'm just saying. Is y'all really pulling up for your boy Big Mo like that? Ooh, I forgot. I do have some Autobots going on. So but so because Winchester. I was like, yo, who pulling up? Hold on. Actually, I gotta make a slight adjustment on the Nightbot. I did heavily filter. I do have heavy filters on stuff that I be allowing in words.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex10. I hope you bust your pinky toe every time you take your shoes off.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and one chest.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex10. I hope both sides of your pillow is hot on a hot night.
That's crazy. Nah. You can't be doing that to me, man. GMS Rofa said, would you hit Selena? No.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex10. I hope every loaf of bread you buy is all end pieces.
That's crazy, yo. Yo. Nah. Why you doing me like that? Why you doing me like that? Oh yeah, one chest. I didn't. Well, I showed it, but I might as well show it again since there's more people here, bro. Yo, listen, dog. By the way, this is fully allegedly. This is absolutely AI. This is what, bro. I don't know why one chest.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex10. You ignored my favor.
Bro, this is all allegedly. This is allegedly. Like, this is not. Like, this is. Hold on. He said it best. Listen, this is a comedy skit, bro. This is a comedy skit. This is possibly AI. We don't know if we have all of the information gathered. You know, we're not too sure what's going. Oh my God, what did Quick Slap do? Oh my God.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. There is no allegedly or comedy skit when it comes to you.
What's quick slap? Why he got? Why he got? This is not real. I promise you, this is not real. This is not real. This is not real. This is not a real picture. This is not a real picture, bro. This is not a real picture. This is not a real picture. I promise you, this is not a real picture, bro. I didn't do that. I ain't got nothing to do with this. This is not. This is the Quick Slap Productions, bro. Oh Lord, y'all is not buying it, bro. Why is y'all not buying it, bro? Why is y'all not buying it? Why is you? Oh Lord, let me see. Bro, so here's another thing what I be showing in my lives, bro. What I be just getting. This is also allegedly speaking, by the way. And Miss Dom, I Miss Dom. Greg Hissel said those be 2 honey dips. This is also allegedly. We don't know. We don't know. We have all of the information, bro. Bruh. W slander. Bruh. Here's another one, bro. Talking about the new Diddy parties was crazy. The new Diddy parties was crazy. GMS Rofa said he came up with the line, "Let me nut in your butt." Quick Slash said those pics are from the Big Mo files. That's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, 3 Dickless, how good it is to see you. I did forget to say as I'm getting roasted to hell. You know, I normally do these lives very often. I'm live very often, especially on the nights off. If I'm not at the local radio station, which is what I call it, bing. If I'm not at the local radio station, I'm here, you know, doing my lives. There's times I'll do lives just kicking it, just cooling it. Sometimes I'm going to be doing a gaming stream, just playing some games. Other times I'm doing like a studio session. I'm either writing music or recording music or mixing music. So, you know, I'm live very often. Like I'm here often. Like there ain't I promise you, like I ain't going nowhere. I've been going even harder than ever. So, you know, don't be afraid to put the notifications on. Or I know Mr. Sudan be going live, you know, all night and stuff. Believe me, I'm not taking that personal. If you prefer to watch Mr. Sudan's live, please go for it. When he's doing his debriefs, please go for it. When he's doing his night trains, please go watch it. It's okay. It's okay. I do not take any of that personal. I encourage anyone to support it. I encourage anyone to support the debriefs and the night trains. I encourage that. But you know, I'll be just know I be live often, or I be posting clips, or I be posting live, so you could go back to the videos, say hi, you know, say anything in the comments when these videos are over, bro. I be posting the music when the music be coming out. Hoping people jamming to it. Hoping people.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Go away and unsubscribe to Guilty Mo.
That's crazy. First of all, I'm an innocent individual. Thank you very much. Um, Isman, so what happened tonight though? You, he's just. I can't say much. I'm normally not allowed to say much, but he just need a little. He just needs some rest. You know, he works hard, and sometimes when you work hard, bro, there's just times where your body just tells you gotta rest, and tonight was just one of those moments. So, and then it's been raining outside too. So these things happen. So when these things happen, it is what it is. So and Cash, what I always hear support. Thank you so much for
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex 10. You use pit me, bro. I thought we were family and partners in crime, allegedly.
Bro, listen, first of all, I don't be committing no crime. And Natty says, I'm still here. Love you. Love you too, Natty. Natty! Natty's always good to see over here. What we doing tonight? This is a random banter. I had these things, random banter. I'm just live. I just turn the camera on. I just start talking smack. I just get roasted on. There's times I love to talk about coaches. I love to talk about I'll tell a lot of stories. People will ask questions. I like to answer them. I love talking about wrestling. I love talking about video games. I love talking about anime. I love talking about just different cultures and languages and showing off. Those are like what random banter is about. Maybe sometimes there could be a topic like that time I'm on Netflix. Last live I was just talking about how happy I am to be on Netflix. Yes, I knew it was a hit piece. I know. We all knew it was a hit piece, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't care that it was a hit piece. I was happy. So I was happy. Natty says, when you gonna come by for dinner? I ain't gonna lie, that sound like the plan.
Ooh!
Sound like the plan though.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex 10. You don't love helping your friends though, but you love getting up to unspeakable shenanigans.
That's crazy. That's a crazy allegation, by the way. That's a wild allegation. And Gabe, what up? Big Mo, that Cody Rhodes RKO WrestleMania main event, boring and cringe. Just saying. I just saw that they had Randy Orton turn heel, which I knew was gonna happen. Yeah. Isman said, hit piece or not, being on Netflix is definitely a flex. And yo, it was, yeah. That's why I'm like, I didn't care, bro. When I watched the document, when I saw me, bro, when I saw myself, bro, I got so happy, bro. I've been smiling ear to ear. Even today, bro, I was in the gym, bro. I was just skipping around in the gym, bro. I was like, yeah, yeah, just smiling with a big smile on my face. I was just like happy as hell. I was like, yo, you couldn't. Someone at the gym actually caught it too. He was like, someone at the gym caught it too. Like he was like, yo, I saw you on like, oh, he was like, oh, that's where you work. I normally tell people at the gym. I was like, oh, I don't say. A lot of people at the gym, they don't, they just know me as the person that's always there. That's always in the gym dancing around. That's what I'm known as in that LA Fitness. Like I'm just known as the guy that's always dancing around, happy and jumping around and greeting everyone. So when he saw, he had randomly watched it too. He was like, is that Moses? Like, what in the world? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. And so he saw me, and so when he saw me, like, he came up to me, told me about it, and then Cause he was also like he used to do radio for years. So we talked about equipments and stuff, and we talked about traveling and
Ooh.
stuff. So
Msdom cheered X1, I miss you Moma Big Mob 1 smile too.
Miss Dom, miss you too. Natty said you may never want to. You may not want to leave. You probably gonna Natty. You probably gonna keep me in there on purpose too. I believe it. One chest says, "How was your trip?" Oh Lord, what? Oh my God, what did one chest do? Oh my God. Oh no, 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 nah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Nah. Nah, the Big Mosteen Diddy Island. Nah, nah. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all can't be doing me like this, bro. That's crazy. Nah. I ain't had nothing to do with this, bro. I ain't had nothing to do with this, bro. What is y'all do? Why is y'all doing this to me? What? Why is y'all do? Quicksand said that's a real photo. That ain't no damn real photo. Why y'all doing this to me? I ain't do none of this. That's crazy. That's crazy. It said so good weekend. That's crazy. That was not what happened. That was not what happened. What is y'all doing? Why is y'all doing this to me? Y'all can't be doing me like that. Y'all can't do me like that, bro. Y'all can't do me like that. This man said you should have made you a vampire in that picture. That was, I ain't gonna lie, I was so happy doing that vampire. I was so happy doing that vampire outfit that last Halloween. I was so proud I did that. Authentic necklace too. Yo, the necklace makes it so believable, bro. That's the worst part. The necklace makes it so believable. Shout out to the water. The necklace makes it all believable. Looking forward to that music video. Just know, like, when it comes to the music video that's gonna be going on, first of all, the music video is gonna be from the song Te Mereces Mejor, and then what you're gonna be expecting in that music video, you're expecting some dancing, you're going to be expecting some vibrancy, you're gonna be expecting some expression, some smiles, some laughter, some joy. I'm like, I was dancing all weekend filming that music video, and I was out in the street, out and about, high intensity dancing. I was moving around, moving my shoulders and hips, so just expect like a really bright music video with a good touch of storytelling. Shout out to IC on that one, and shout out to IC throughout that whole weekend, pointing me in the right direction. So I'm looking forward to the music video. I'm excited too, and I hope you guys look forward to when it comes out. Okay, so what did Gaz say, bro?
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. That picture is actually very clean compared to what Mo really gets up to.
That's crazy. What? Clean? That's bro. Y'all can't. Guys, you can't do me like that, bro. Quicksand said dancing, vibrancy, expression, joy, so like a big Mo party. Oh my. Bro, I don't know what y'all be assuming, like I be out here on some freak offs type ish, bro. Isman said vampire not just cause of Halloween. I remember that episode you said you ate box when she was on her period. Yeah. I know. Yeah. That did happen. I didn't lie about that. Um the biggest thing about that story was I wasn't mad. I actually laughed that night it happened. Like when that moment happened, when I found out, because I remember, because when I turned the lights on, the whole room looked like a murder scene. And then so I put two and two together, and I was like, and I just laughed, and then I had no problem. I just know. I remember the girl. She was trying to apologize, and I was like, "Don't worry, like it's all good. It's all good." Um, it's not. It's not like I. That's not what I wanted, but it was like I wasn't mad. I was like, I get it. Like it's natural. You're a woman. It happens. Isman said, a long time ninja watcher for local radio station. Ding. I never really joined the chat though. It's all good. I'm glad you here, bro. Like ain't nothing wrong with saying what's up, saying hello to your boy Big Mo. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, what y'all on now, bro? Bro, y'all finna learn to leave me alone, bro. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. No, you didn't. 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 No, you did. No, you did not. No, you did not. No, you did. No, you did not. 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 No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh Lord, hold on.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered x10. I can confirm that's what would happen to Leah.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered x10. Mo, how can I be as guilty as you and lie as audaciously as you do? That makes the devil himself blush.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Bruh. So, Redikoski, what up? I can't make any comments, but I can only talk about me. But so I may be boring, but it's but if me not talking about work is too boring, I still hope you still kick it with me in this live while I'm here. I know I'm not Mr. Sudan and Mr. Barbados, but I like to talk about a few things. I mean, it's not as of course I'm not gonna be as how do I say, controversial. I move a little more careful, but I still like to show off myself. On my channel, this is where you get to know Big Mo. You get to talk to Big Mo. You get to see who Big Mo is, and I talk about what I want to talk about. I express my personality on how I be, how I like to move, and any questions people want to ask about me or want to get to know me, you're more than welcome to. And I love talking about cultures, languages, music, travel, anime, video games, wrestling. Love wrestling. I I laugh at roasts, as you just saw. Like I got roasted on. I like to show different roasts. From memes provided by One Chest 8-Pack Trucker or Quick Slap, Chief Keef, Gaz, Grayos, while I be sipping water in Gatorade Zero. I got a Gatorade here, the water here. And I normally do this on my nights off when we don't have any after hours at the local radio station. That's what I call it. That's the I like to speak in code words when it comes to work. So I normally, this is a normal night to me. It's just, normally I would be at the studio at the local radio station, ding, but it's just sometimes your body's gonna tell you no, so that's when your body tells you no, when your body tells you that's enough, you got no say about that. When your body shuts down, it shuts down. People, that's what happens when you work hard, and which is for good reason. I'm like that too. I always try to monitor how I rest. I intently monitor my rest, and I'm making sure that I rest very properly, and I'm taking care of my body as much as possible, because I understand my body can and will shut down on me. So I make sure that I'm at the right places before any of that happens. I'm making sure my rest is as sufficient as possible while taking care of it. I'm making sure I'm preparing my nights as much as possible. I have a very strict schedule on how I do things. So, Rumble Enemy Worlds, Big Mo, who's your greatest favorite wrestler of all time? Ooh. By the way, I love wrestling questions. I mean, if I was to point out my favorite, I would have to say The Rock. I think when it comes to like my number one, like my GOAT, it was definitely The Rock.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. Mo, all jokes aside, can I ask for 2 favors, please?
Uh-oh. And on it's Triple H Attitude Era with and I grew up on the Attitude Era too, bro. I grew up on the Attitude Era. And Akatsuki said health is wealth. By the way, I love the Naruto reference. I watched and read the entire thing. It was a pretty long summer. I watched and read the entire thing. But top 5 anime, I always put One Piece at number 1, no matter what. Although I have a set 3, top 3. I have a very set top 3. So One Piece is number 1, Cat to Kill Hitman Reborn number 2, and My Love Story at number 3. I love romances. It's a romance anime, and this is also one of the most biased ones, by the way. Yeah, what? Big Mo likes romance anime? Yes, dog. I'm not apologizing for that, bro. You heard that right. Elsman said that's because One Piece is a GOAT. On God.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. 1. Can you ask Mr. Barbados and Mr. Sudan if we can get Mr. Sotomayor for an entire week of shows, because it will be educational and funny? 2. For the love of God, please make the recipe.
At the local radio station, I don't control guests. So, or I don't have any say in it. I just come and do my thing, make sure everything's prepared. I just make sure I'm the first one in that studio to make sure everything's prepared. And I'm the last one out the studio, making sure everything's off. and prepared for the next time I'm there.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. The only reason Mo likes One Piece is because he wants the island of women.
Bro, what are you?
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. I know you don't get a say, bro, but can you ask, please?
I mean, we've had it before too. We've had them for a week. And oh Lord, hold on, what is One Chest added again? Really excited for your Netflix debut, Mo. Oh Lord, One Chest is at it again. What is he do? What is he doing? What is he gonna do? He's gonna hit me with the slander. Oh, Death Note was excellent. Death Note was absolutely excellent. Grill said One Piece being number one is all debatable. I absolutely defend One Piece like they pay my salary, bro. I defend One Piece like they pay my salary though. That's the thing, like there's anything that makes a great storytelling, One Piece has it. Whatever element that comes into storytelling, One Piece has it. And One Piece is at the top of it. You want romance, One Piece got it. You want action, One Piece got it. You want intricate backstory, One Piece got it. You want character development across the board, even outside the main character, One Piece got it. You want laughter, One Piece got it. You want a serious moment, then to unserious, then to back to serious, unserious again, and back to serious again, One Piece got it. Like, you want to laugh, cry, and then cry so much you laugh, and then laugh so much you cry, or cry so much you cry again, One Piece got it. You want to fall in love with as much different type of characters as you want, One Piece got it. If you want geopolitics getting discussed, One Piece got it. Hold on now. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. If you want geopolitics getting discussed, One Piece got it. That's as far as I'm going to go. That's as far as I'm going to go. Yeah, on Senor Pink story, man. Oh, I think it's still loading though. I think it's still loading though. Yo, Dressrosa was an amazing art. Yes. Oh man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It took a lot of energy out of me though. I had to take like 3 days off after watching Dressrosa. It was tiring, but I mean worth it though.
Ooh.
It was worth it though.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Terry's only two things bad about One Piece, and those are 1. The filler episodes are long AF. 2. The fights are ridiculously long, like a fight that takes 3 minutes is somehow 7 episodes long.
Did you know, especially at the time when it was happening for a long time, One Piece actually has the lowest filler rate of all long-running anime. The lowest when it comes to like triple-digit episodes or super long episodes. One Piece has the lowest filler rate.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Yes, I'll go.
Yeah, so that's a lot of people kind of say, well, so much fillers.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Compared to Bleach and Naruto, it's not bad.
Yo, on God. Elsman said, Zoro is my favorite crew member. Yeah. Naruto had more filler than story, not gonna lie. Yeah. Naruto had a lot of fillers. Especially regular Naruto. Woo! God. They had so much damn fillers, bro. God. Bleach. Woo! Forget about it. I think if you skipped, because I remember the number was like 13% fillers. It's probably like, so it's probably still between, I know it's under 20 now. It still got upped, but it's still below 20. Or was it One Piece filler rate? It went down? 8 to 11%. It went down. Man. So I told you, bro. So damn. So roughly 95 to 98 filler episodes out of 1,100. So if you skipped, so if you there's 1,100 episodes. If you skipped all the fillers, that is still 1,000 episodes you're watching. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Miss Betty Boo. What up? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, bro, it's still 1,000. You're still watching 1,000 episodes if you skipped all of the fillers. Let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in. Natty says, "Hey, love, I'm gonna finish streaming. Have a good stream on your end. I love you. Text me tomorrow." All right, Natty. Thank you. Natty, you have a good one. Ninja has 2 jutsu, all 2 TV shows. The Shadow Clone and Rasengan. Hold on, no. Hold on. After, but Naruto ended up learning a lot after that, though. He ended up learning a lot after that. He ended up learning different ones, run. Or he ended up learning Flying Rajan too. Yeah, he learned that. I remember like when I caught up to Naruto. Okay, by the time I caught up to Naruto Shippuden, did they hit the war yet? I remember because that's I caught up to the anime, and then I remember Bills and Static. And for those who don't know, Static is Bills' older brother. Bills has 2 older brothers and a younger, and younger, and he has a younger sister, or actually younger sisters. So okay, so Bills and Statics. The Static is Bills' older brother. So I used to always go to their house very often, almost damn near every day, right? Just to hang out, watch anime. There was time I caught up. So Bills and Static were reading the manga. They were reading the manga, and so they put me on reading mangas too. They had put me on. And on God, quick slash shout out to Bills and Static. Where where was I in the I don't think Madara didn't come out yet. Madara did not come out yet by the time I caught up. They weren't at the war yet. The war didn't start yet. What arc was this, bro? I already went through the pain arc. It was just before the war. It was just before the war. Oh, you know what? Obito, where Obito changed, he changed his mask. Or Toby changed his mask to the white mask. That is when I caught up on Shippuden and started reading the manga from there. So before the arc, that was the Sasuke arc. So when not Sage Mode arc, because Sage Mode arc was pain. I had passed that. I think, yeah, but Toby had the white mask now. What I remember. And Gas says, check your IG. Quick Slap Productions. Oh, Lord. No, I know y'all lying. I know y'all lying. No, you didn't. 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 No, yeah, I know y'all didn't. No, y'all, no, 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 nah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did Sasuke fight the 8 tails yet? I don't think he did. No. I think he just fought the 8 tails by the time I caught up. Bro, oh my God. Quick Slap, bro. What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? More women added to my wife collection. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is wild. This y'all is no good. What is y'all do? Why y'all doing me like this, bro? Why is y'all doing me like this? Oh Lord. Oh, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If for anyone who knows me, this is like one of the most believable. Allegedly. Oh no, nah. Now we're gonna plan our welcome back freak off party. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is nuts, bro. This is nuts. Man, why do all the bitches look the exact same though, bro? I do have a type, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple types, actually. I got a couple types. I've been around a couple blocks. Allegedly. Maduro and Diddy with the baby oil. That's crazy. Okay, where was I? These pictures are from Mo's future. That's crazy. Naruto. So so I remember by the time we had caught up. So by the time we caught up to the manga, it was in the middle of the war. That's how I can definitely absolutely tell you that. The like or kind of like the beginning of the war. The war was kind of getting started. And so every morning I would wake up early morning because we would go. I know, especially at the time, we was in college. I would go to college, but before we go to college, I would pick up Static. I would go to Static house, pick him up. Bills would just be waking up by the time I got to pick up Static, and we would be like, "Yo, new chapter drop." Oh snap! The new chapter just dropped, and we'll just sit and just go through the chapter, and we'll just talk about it, and we'll debate about it, and we'll have our predictions, and then we will go off to school. We used to do that, and then that was like kind of like a morning routine or like weekly routine, really. That was like our weekly routine. Oh snap! New Naruto chapter drop. Driving the Static and Bills. Like, yo, check the new chapter drop. Oh snap! See what's going on? Oh snap! Oh damn! Oh snap! And then that's how we do it. By the way, I just want to take this time to say thank you guys for being up in here. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to be here with your boy Big Mo. I know it's a night off, and Mr. Sudan, is getting some rest. So some of you guys got a little free time on your hands, and y'all took that free time to say what's up to Big Mo. Just know it's super appreciated. This means a lot. I'm glad to be in here to kick it in. I knew I was gonna want to go live, and I normally do this. This is very normal. Going live on my nights off. When there's a night off, I'm going live. It's just a lot of times I just happen to be going live when Mr. Sudan doing, night train and debrief. And it's fine. So this is a normal thing, but everyone's welcome to check out my live streams, check out the videos, subscribe to the channel. I post clips. I post shorts. I just kick it, just relax. When you're here in this stream, that means you're here to relax, have a good time, have a good laugh with me. We laugh, have some good laughs. I be multi-streaming. I just ask, I kind of like to keep my lives a little bit cleaner, a little bit cleaner. I like to keep a little clean, but I like to still show off my personality, to show off who I am. And I'm just gonna be here, just drinking water and Gatorade Zero throughout the entire stream. So, big ups to all you guys. Hold on. Actually, no, I forgot my most important question. I always gotta ask. Some of y'all new. Some of y'all brand new. Where is y'all from? And or what is your ethnicity? I always have to ask. I like to ask people. Like me, I was born and raised in Miami. My family's from Haiti. I know a lot of you guys kind of already know that, but stuff like that. I want to know where y'all from. I know. I be wanting to know where y'all from. And by the way, when the stream's over or in any other streams, we'll go back to this stream and just say anything in the comment section. Say W Mo or W live stream for the algorithm. you know, uh, say anything, say anything in the comments, or roast me in the comments, or say, I don't know, say W in the comments. I don't know, any when the live is over, when the stream is over, just say anything in the comments. Just putting up an algorithm and like the video. Okay. Akatsuki's from Ecuador. Ecuador. Ñaño. Ñaño. Interesting. Canadian born Indian. I promise I don't stink. I kind of have a more positive light towards Indians. Although even though I might have a rose-colored lens, although I had, I'm gonna keep it a band with you because I think Indian girls are cute, right? I've seen a good amount of cute Indian girls. They be cuties. Shout out to the homie Marsh. I remember he was, he showed a video. He was basically I'm ready for so don't worry. All right, cool. Shout out to Marsh. He was because he was at a ceremony, and his wife, it was a ceremony, it was with his wife, but the camera panned to someone on the side. It was probably like the wife's. I don't know. Maybe it was her friends or her cousins or her sisters. I don't know. It was probably one of the three, or probably a mix of the three. Maybe cousins, sisters, or cousins, friends. Yo, all three of them. I'm like, hold on. I said, hold on. Hey, I said, hey, hold on. I said, hey, Marsh, give me one of them. Wait, give me one of them. Give me one of them. Yeah, I want one of them. One of them. Let me, hold on. Hold on, they built like that in India? Hold on. Hey, Marsh, tell your wife hook me up. What's going on? Tell your wife hook it up with one of them. Rumble and Anani mixed UK, half British, half Sierra Leone. How many languages do you speak? And Anani? Bro, Elsman said North Indian girls bad as bruh. On God, bruh, I be wanting one of them, bro. I don't mind an Indian girl, bro. I don't. Hey, listen, I don't. Listen, I'm Caribbean. We eat curry too, bro. Watch. Stop playing with them, bro. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. When you speak one language, damn. Sierra Leone, you only speak one language, bro? Yo, or probably your parents probably know multiple languages though. Or the Sierra Leone part. I just know in Sierra Leone. Your family Muslim? I remember I had that. I remember I had that idea. Your family Muslim? Probably, or at least the side that's from Sierra Leone. I know you say you just said you're half British. Yeah, man, they speak broken French from Sierra Leone. Yeah. Oh, have you ever tried some kui? Kui? No, Christian born. Okay, kui. Let's look it up. Let's. You gonna look this thing up right now? Look this thing up right now. Kui is a traditional Andean delicacy consisting of fried or roasted guinea pig. What? Commonly served whole, including the head, in Peru and Ecuador. Described mixed between rabbit and pork. Highly nutritious, packed with omega 3s. Remain sustainable. Indigenous dish over 5 years. Oh, yeah, you did say you're from Ecuador. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I'd be scared to eat it. But it tastes good. Like, what the? Oh, I don't know how to. I get mines at Petco. That's crazy. I weighed them up. That's crazy, y'all. No. No. How you go grocery shopping at Petco? That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Uh, One chest said Moby approaching Indian baddies with biryani. Ah. Trolling them, bro. Nah, I believe you, dog. Nah. You can't walk that back, bro. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. You can't walk that back. This, and I know this cause I got quite the specialty in Latin America. I got quite the specialty in Latin America. When it comes to like Latin America, I got quite the specialty because first of all, a lot of what I do and who I am, I show love to a lot of people in Latin America. No, not even a lot of people, bro. Just Latin America in general, because that's how I just be about. And then part of the Big Mo BITW brand is showing love to Latin America. And and a lot of countries in Latin America has been inspiring a lot of my songs, which is explain like something like Zulia and Tevel Chama, which were inspired by Venezuela. And then I just did Spanish remix to Peru for Peru. And then of course there's Sinaloa, about Mexico or Mexico to be proper. And then I'm going to have another one coming out very soon about Colombia, which is called Ocho Días en Cartagena. And then I got something for Argentina soon. So, a lot of what I do and what I be about, I show love to Latin America. And I know it's only a matter of time till I work on something with bachata, something for Dominican Republic. And actually there's an artist in Dominican Republic I plan on working with very soon. I'm going to actually have a collaboration because I'm also working on my album. I'm working on my very first album, my first debut album. And then because one of my biggest goals is, I want to be on like the Latin Billboard. I want like all the Latin awards, you know what I'm saying? And then one of my biggest goals is to have a concert in in every country in Latin America. So so I got a couple of these things going on. A lot of times I'm, especially on my days off, when I'm, even when I'm not streaming, a lot of times I'm just in my studio either writing or looking for an inspiration or learning something, and to find ways on taking that inspiration and putting it into my music, putting it into my art, while learning different parts of the rest of the world and looking at different styles and seeing how can I incorporate my styles, or how can I incorporate those styles and put it into my own style. So, there's a lot that I'm working on, but it's really also about showing love to Latin America and embracing Latin America, and I want all Latin America to dance. And maybe I like serenading to some of the Latinas. Sensational. I mean, allegedly. Eskimo. Eskimo said all your sweethearts gonna be at your shows. Oh, Akatsuki say, I mean, you can sing for real, for real. Thank you so much, man. Did I have a? I don't think I've necessarily had a sweetheart from Ecuador. Did I? Did I have a sweetheart from Ecuador? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay. It was one. Okay. I did. Okay. That's a, I had to check. I mean, allegedly. I meant to say allegedly. I clearly said allegedly. I absolutely said allegedly. This is, so what I'm saying is probably, it's probably not true what I'm saying. Mhm. He said, "Thought I was gonna let you make it." That's crazy, bro. Listen, Eskimo, you gotta let me make it, man. You gotta let me make it, though, man. You got to let me make it. You gotta let me get away with it. You got to let me get away with it. Hold on. Yeah, Eskimo, you gotta let me get away with it, man. That boy Eskimo is not letting me make it. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I don't know if one chest. If there was another photo you was sending me, but I ain't see it. I don't know if you have sent me another photo, but I just know I ain't see it. Oh wow, I forgot. I didn't even. I thought I. Oh well. Oh well. Um. Eskimo said I care about people too much to let you make it. That's crazy. That's crazy. You gotta let me make it though, man. I don't know why you not let me make it. Um, hold on, where was I? What on earth? Okay, there it is. All right. What on earth? Nah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I was that Jago. What up? Que lo que? Nah. 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 Inside the big mo sphere, bro. Nah. 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 That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh snap. Hey, oh snap. Hey. 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 Big Mo Peace. Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we find everything that you're looking for. There's only room for you if you wanna be my friend. We are on a cruise. We are. Yeah, secondo. Gomu gomu no. Yes, we got superpowers, superpowers. Yes, we got superpowers, superpowers. Yes, we got superpowers. uh Sensational. Eskimo says, "You more guilty than Diddy in the closet clutching a bottle of baby oil." That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, that documentary was biased as hell. Yeah, yeah. It was pretty biased. Like it was. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone saw it, especially during the show when he appeared. Like everybody knew, bro. Like I'm like, bro, we know we can smell a hit piece from a mile away, bro. Like everyone was able to smell a hit piece from a mile away. Jago, good to see you. They better pay you more. I was happy to be in there. You could tell Mr. Barbados was suspicious of, well, like, yeah, it was it was it was clear as day, bro. Like everyone knew, bro. You just know Mr. Sudan, like, you know, he knew, bro. Quickset said Big Mo has a treasure chest full of baby oil. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Treasure chest full of baby oil is crazy. That's kind of wild. That's crazy. Y'all can't be doing me like that, bro. Y'all can't be doing me like this, bro. Uh, um, quick says, I remember that day the whole chat was calling out Louis saying it was a hit piece. Yeah, bro. Like everyone knew, bro. Like it was clear. Like there was like, sometimes I guess when you're in this space, when you're part of this community, when you're part of this sphere, you're so used to seeing hit pieces, and you're so used to seeing the type of people who will come in with bad faith, and we're so used to seeing people argue with bad faith that you just start seeing it from a mile away. And Louis, it was like as clear as day. Like it was like everybody knew, bro. Like we knew from the jump. Hell, I could have just said, bro, he's from the UK. Bro, that's all I needed to that's all I would have needed to hear. If I heard UK, Canada, or California, I was like, I know what time it is, bro. I know what time it is, bro. Like, we knew it was as clear as, bro. You couldn't have had a damn thing, bro. There was nothing he was able to hide. So there was nothing he was able to hide, bro. So you know, bro. Like it was like, dog. We're so used to hit pieces, bro. You could just see it coming, bro. Like with the snap, and even as an audience, bro. Like like because as an audience, bro, when you've probably seen a lot of like, you see a lot of reaction videos, you see a lot of detractor videos of people in the sphere, so you just see the same thing. Like you know what a hit piece looks like. Anyone can know what a hit piece looks like if you're part of this community long enough. And so when you see Louis walk in, it's like, yeah, like, oh, hit piece, duh. And he made it so clear as day. Anybody could have seen it with their eyes closed, bro. So the whole chat saw it. Some people probably saw it and they was probably just listening to the audio, bro. Like, like clear as day. So, but regardless, I was just already happy that I was in there. I'm like, bro, I know it's a hit piece, but I don't care, bro. I'm happy to be part of this. I'm happy that I was just happy to be that I was in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Did I see him? Oh no, that was what on earth? Once you saw another one? Oh, y'all watch that episode too. Louis was getting cooked, bro. Bro looked at someone who made like used straight biology, and he was like, he just used straight biology, and Louis was like, no way. I'm like, bro, you don't look at nothing with good faith, bro. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Thank you, Mosh. Let me stop. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Quick says it was clearer than most baby oil bottles. That's crazy. Profiles, mofiles, gotta be something there. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at this though, bro. I ain't mad at this though. I ain't mad at it. I gotta show Maj this one, bro. I ain't mad at it though. Yo, you really put Louis, put Louis on the neck. You really put the necklace on Louis. Oh, that's good. That's good. Can you do the Bollywood dance? I'm like so like so, I don't know. Oh, oh Lord, man. Oh, great times. By the way, I said it before. I have to say it some more. I want to thank everyone who's up in here because I know y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but instead y'all decided to be here with your boy Big Mo, and it's absolutely appreciated. Absolutely 100% appreciated. So make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, put the notifications on. Put the notifications on. I do these lives very often. Oh Lord, as Gaz.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't put this one.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Mo, you ain't shit.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Letting you get away with it will be like if God forgave the devil after his rebellion, but he didn't, and we won't either.
That's crazy. Katsuki said, "You think we at the beginning of World War III?" No. It has. I think World War III also has to depend on how involved other countries are. Once, I think we got to start seeing Russia. In order for World War III involved, we got to see something like Russia, UK, Germany get involved some way, somehow. And even between China and Japan to get involved. That's the point of World War. So we need to see. I think it's still, because when we had like the Iraqi war and Afghanistan war in Vietnam, or the war on terror, they weren't world wars, but they were wars. So we need to we need to see like how much involved other countries are going to be and will be. And yeah, shout out Winchester APAC Trucker. Like and subscribe. Spread this high energy in the YouTube algorithm. That's right. Thank you, and thank you so much, bro. Winchester, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The slander was crazy though. The, hmm? Hmm. Interesting. Oh yeah. By the way, I like sports too. I like to talk about sports too. So even as for sports, I'm a Miami guy. Um, mainly in basketball and American football. I'm not that well versed in international football. Soccer if you're American. I say international football. I have a lot of friends worldwide. Uh or world football. Uh do I watch UFC? I'll like watch a couple events with friends, but I'm not very well versed at it. I'm not very well versed in MMA nor boxing. So that includes UFC. But I'll have a good time with a couple friends. We'll watch it together. We'll have like watch parties with friends. I know my cousin Static, aka Bill's older brother. He likes more fighting events. Uh so my teams are the Miami Heat, Miami Dolphins, and the Miami Hurricanes. Yes, all Miami. I am a hometown guy, especially when it comes to sports. That means I'll also root for the Florida Panthers too, who just won the championship too, which was interesting. What else? Inter Miami FC. I don't have a favorite fighter in the UFC. I just enjoy it. If I had to have a favorite fighter, I would have said Israel Adesanya. And even when I was growing up, and I'm not trying to like not to glaze, but Rampage Jackson was like my favorite to watch. I was a huge Rampage Jackson. He was uh Rampage Jackson was like one of my favorites of all time. I was a huge fan. Uh yeah, Juicy Crusader fighting Super Hot Fire tomorrow. That's an interesting one. You know, I'm not, I'm not well versed on it, but I'm not really rooting for anyone.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10 Elmos opinions.
Elmo's opinions. Bro, Rampage is hilarious, bro. He is hilarious. He's meant for this, bro. Rampage is hilarious, bro. Uh I had liked Chuck Liddell in his prime as well, and Lyoto Machida. I enjoyed watching him in his prime.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. We definitely need Rampage back on the show and on your show.
Well, I'm really more of a peon. I ain't gonna lie. Rampage wouldn't be on. I don't. This. I'm more of a peon. He's way. Rampage is a little way above me. I'm still just trying to grow. George Masvidal. George Masvidal is from Miami. Ooh, I didn't know that. Paul's a Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. I mean, I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling fan too. So wrestling is like that's my favorite topic. Well, I mean, I guess that's the topic that I'm like. Wrestling is like the topic that I push my glasses up the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to consider myself the wrestling expert. Once a topic gets to wrestling, I'll start pushing my glasses up. I love watching wrestling. Quick Slap said, "I thought you were the booty expert." What the, bro? Why is Quick Slap mine in the gutter, bro? Quick Slap, get your mind out the gutter. I'm out here being an innocent man, and your mind be in the gutter. Akatsuki said, "I used to really like the Attitude Era. I also grew up off of that too. I grew up off of Attitude Era. The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, and DX, Rikishi and Too Cool, the Hardys. Jeff Hardy was like my other favorite. Like he was like my most exciting. Yo, the Rikishi with the little dance. You look like me. Look like me. Jeff Hardy, Edge, Randy Orton, Kane. Randy Orton was ruthless aggression.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. How dare you? You may be a peasant, but you are the one and only Big Mo that was on Netflix, so anyone would be honored to be on your show.
Shucks. 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 What in the world? What did Quick Slap do this time? Oh no. Oh, X-Pac? Yeah. Hell yeah. X-Pac was exciting too. Nah. 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 As a feminist, this is unacceptable. This is all going in my documentary. Say whatever you want to say. Everything that could be said about me has already been said. Nah. Venezuela and China. Ah! Ah! Oh, you got me with a Venezuelan and Chinese. Oh! 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 Yo! 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 Nah! Nah! No. No. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, I kind of like read it in his voice too. In this Quick Slap was going crazy. Quick Slap going crazy. Yo. W Quick Slap. He said, yo, sweet chin music on God. Gabe says that's what happens when you swear by his kids. Quick Slap kids so much. That's crazy. Yeah, X-Pac was sick. HBK Shawn Michaels, yeah, I know I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I got the looks that drives a girl wild. You know, I sex you up. Round girls wild, just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. Not your boy. Not your boy. Great times, man. Great times.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. You sound like Moto from Madagascar too.
That's crazy. Yeah, best intro song on God. He was Rick Rude's love child. When just like and subscribe, spreads high energy in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much, One Chess. Big up to you. I just noticed this One Chess thing. Why did I not do this? Oh, right. Hold on. Boom. Oh my God, that is One Chess. Why didn't I do that One Chess? Why did I not? It's One Chess we talking about. Quickslap said Big Mo's wrestling theme would be like Shawn Michaels' theme. Kind of makes sense. I ain't gonna lie. That sound like me, bro. Allegedly, by the way. This is all allegedly. This is all allegedly speaking. This is all allegedly. Like, we don't know if we have like all of the information just yet. I could be lying. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know what's going on. Like, we don't know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? On God. But One Chess, thank you so much. So as One Chess said, like, subscribe, spread this high energy in the YouTube algorithm. I want to thank everyone who's up in here. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to be here with your boy, Big Mo, the most sexiest man to have ever lived. And just know all of you guys are absolutely appreciated for being in here. I'm grateful to anyone that's up in here. Spend time. Dang, y'all spent a long time for someone that y'all. This is the first time some of y'all in this live Y'all spent some time in here. Y'all really rock with your boy Big Mo like that. Y'all really rock with me like that. Y'all really rock with me like that. And I get it. And don't worry. And it's like I get it. It's because of today's circumstance. No debrief night train going on. So I get it. So it's all right. But for the time being, although I normally don't go as late. I try to get my rest. I have to make sure I'm getting my rest.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. You are so lucky you're not Pinocchio with your lying ass.
That's crazy. Oh, I just remembered too. Speaking of China. Oh. Almost, man, I forgot I didn't send a message. Oh no, I got a message a special friend in China right now. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. Akatsuki say I rock with everyone at the local radio station. Ding. And I appreciate that, bro.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Guilty nigga at work. Repeat, guilty nigga at work.
This is all allegedly. This look. It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. Princess Pepe. What? Baby Marilyn. Yeah. So so I get it, Mr. Sudan. He's just getting his rest. So there's some of you guys got extra time in your hands. I'm sure when he gets back at it, you guys will be in his stream and it's all good. But for tonight, I'm really just enjoying the moment. Like now that the fact that I got you guys in here, I'm enjoying this moment. I'm kind of relishing in it. But just know, like, this is these live streams I do. It's very normal. This is actually my third live this week. I'm gonna see if I can do. I'm gonna see if I could do tomorrow. I know Sunday I'm gonna be watching AEW Revolution. I'm gonna see if I can stream right after watching AEW. Akatsuki said I've tuned in on X. So Sunday I'm gonna be watching AEW. I normally wake up, go to the gym. Normally wake up and get to the gym. Especially during the day, I'm really preparing my meals because I normally get my like sweet potatoes, ground beef, fruits. I'm preparing my meals. I'm always like preparing. A lot of my days is preparing for the work day or for the stream. And now going this stream. Oh, and I did also say, because also when it even comes to streaming, I'm so super excited for Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert, that's gonna be a game that's been been in hype for a long time. I've been watching a ton of hype videos. I love action games or action adventure games, RPG games, story games. It's not on? Rumble's not on? I'm a stupid idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. I know, because I normally don't be paying attention to it, but I'm a stupid idiot. Oh, I didn't set the Rumble stream. I mean, although, by the way, first of all, I got nothing bad to say about Rumble. I got nothing bad to say about Rumble. By the way, let that be known. It's just I normally use that as a placeholder just in case. I just noticed. Oh, ay. I thought I did. I swear to God I did. And I did put the thumbnail in there. Oh, I guess I didn't update though. Oh, just to still say I did it anyway. I just noticed. Oh well. You can upload the stream over there once it's done. You know, I could have done that. Whoops. I even though 2 hours later I just it's fine. Although I still mainly stream YouTube and Twitch. And I'll stream other platforms just to say I'm multi-streaming, or kind of Bills makes me stream on other platforms outside of YouTube and Twitch, and I don't blame him. I do not blame him, by the way. We live on Green Mat too, on God. Preparedness, responsibility equals maturity. Yeah, on God, yes sir, yes sir. I make sure like I'm preparing my meals like from like the night before, getting up, making sure that's done with, and make sure I'm fueled, and then I'm making sure my clothes are getting ready. There's times I don't go live all night, because after I go live, I'm preparing for tomorrow, and then normally I have to make sure that I'm on it, because now when I go to the studio at the local radio station, ding, I have to make sure I'm in that studio early before everyone in there. I got to make sure I'm the first one in to make sure everything is tested. If I'm not in that studio, everything is going to start later than they normally do. Just know, like, I'm normally in that studio like an hour and some before everybody, just to make sure things are prepared and tested and any mistakes are mitigated. If I'm not in that studio early, there's going to be problems. There's going to be problems with the stream. There's going to be problems with setting up. Everything is more difficult when I'm not in there. So, and I do it because I do it for the love of the game. I love who I work for. I love working for them. I love working for Mr. Barbados and Mr. Sudan. I love working for this community and the space and the sphere. So, I actually enjoy it, and I love what I do. I get to be around equipments, the cold room all night. To me, it's beautiful. Like I enjoy it. It's worth whatever.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex 10, even when you're that early we still get nigger time? Bro, at this point get there 4 hours earlier so we start on time, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, saluting face emoji.
I ain't gonna lie, there's just things that I don't control. I can just only do my part. I'll say that. Just know if it ever starts late, just know I did my part. Hey Mo, are you gonna start using a soundboard on your live streams? I ought to. I guess it's just not high in my to buy list. it's not high on my to buy list because this studio here is mainly focused on music, is as a music studio. Even I make sure it's a high performance computer. I actually have some of the highest end. I have some of the highest end speakers.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10, Steel Bills 1.
I and the space, and I don't have a huge table. Even this room isn't really that big anyway. And the space is reserved for, because I have 3 different audio interfaces. The primary, like my day-to-day, the Focusrite Scarlett, my Apollo Twin, and then this was a birthday gift from Mr. Sudan, the Newman MT48. Mr. Sudan, because he found out it doesn't. Well, we had to find out it has no compatibility with OBS. So, a woman basically recommended him this interface without doing proper research. And then he was gonna return it. And then he looked at me. He was like, "You do music, don't you? Would you want it?" I told him, nah. I told him you can return it. I told him you can return it, bro. I told him you can return it. And then he was like, "You show like you can, he's like, I know it's your birthday, your birthday was like a couple. I know my birthday was my birthday was within that week." He was like, "Your birthday comes soon." Like, I was like, "Bro, just," I said, "Mr. Sudan, just you could, it's all good, man. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I'll be fine. You can return it, all that, and it's all good." He was like, "Mo, you sure? Like, just Mo, what?" And Mr. Sudan, "Mo, just take it, bro." I'm like, "Yo," and I told him, like, "Yo, it ain't no shame if you want to like take it back or something." Like, and then Mr. Sudan was like, "Mo, I know it's your birthday coming up in something like a couple days within this week. Just take it." And then Bills had to force it. And then Bill's like, "Yo, he'll take it. Mo will take it. Mo will take it." Because it's absolutely 100% compatible with Pro Tools, which is my main program for making music. It is 100% compatible with Pro Tools. And then Mr. Sudan was like, "All right, it's settled then, bro. It's yours, bro. Happy birthday, bro." I said, "Thank you, bro." And then he was just like, "Thank you so much, man." He was like, "Yo," and then he was like, "Yo, just keep coming here on time, all right?" And I said, I will. So, and this has been like my go-to when I'm like recording music now, cause this was about two bands, top of the line interface, and the same exact brand as this mic that you see right here. That one I spent 4,000 on it. I was just gonna get that mic too. So the fact that I got the mic and its compatible interface. So shout outs to Mr. Sudan on that one. What in the world? What on earth? What on earth? And Akatsuki say, "Yo, Sophia Batty, respectfully." She is. I don't. She is fine. She is fine. Mr. Man having songs. Oh Lord. Oh nah. Heartbreak. I love it. I love it. Yo. Yo.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Mo, we all know how guilty you are, but is there any girl whose cheeks you would disrespectfully clap?
I gotta take a quick piss real quick. I've been drinking all this water and Gatorade. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave this new meme right here. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Just when I thought I could trap you.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. L every Miami sports teams.
Hey, man!
Devilish
Hey!
face emoji.
Hey, man! Hey, man! Hey, man! Hey, man! Cause I need to catch with this dude. I just want, bro. Let me take a bro. You know what? You know what? You know what, guys? I'm gonna have something for that.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Gotcha nigga. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
All right. All right. Watch this, bro. Remember watch debrief. Remember watch debrief from yesterday. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. I love you too, bro.
I did now, I will say this because I know I was was basically just B-roll. I did purposely avoid Louis and avoided any possibility of being questioned. I kept moving. I was like saying, I gotta get to work. I gotta do this. I gotta go there. I gotta go that. I gave him no time to talk to me. I didn't. I made sure I looked like I had no free time. You know, I was constantly on the move. So like so that's why there was there was no footage of me talking or anything. It was on purpose. The most I really did was smile at the camera and that little countdown 3, 2, 1. That is a
Ooh.
Amstem cheered X25. Just because I care. Smiling face with hearts emoji.
Miss Dawn.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Yes, that guy is a bundle of sticks to the highest degree. I refuse to say his name.
So that little countdown you see me do, I do that every single stream. Because Bills kind of makes a setup where where my board controls when the stream starts, so I can start the stream from where I'm sitting, even though I'm like on the other side of the, I'm on another side of the behind the scenes, and that's what I do. Cause I always say, "Yo, Mr. Sudan, Mr. Barbados, y'all ready?" And they give me the confirmation that they're ready. I'll be like, "All right, all ladies quiet on the set. Bills, am I in control?" And Bills will be like, gives me confirmation. Yep, you're in control. And I'll be like, "All right, give it a counter right now. 3, 2, 1." And I do that. I've been doing that that's been the thing for years. That's been the thing for years. Jonathan Pierrett says, "Mo, did you like the documentary?" It's not whether if I liked it or not. I knew what it was gonna be. I knew from the minute he walked in, from the glance, I knew it was a hit piece. And then, of course, on the show, he made it so clear that it was obviously a hit piece. Everybody knew. All you guys who were in the chat saw that day. You saw him. Everybody knew it was a hit piece. Everybody. So I came in just watching it, and I knew. I was shocked how little time Mr. Sudan had. There's actually a ton more footage. And he was there 2 different days within like 2 different months. It was like a couple months apart. I was expecting more Sterling. I was surprised I didn't see more Sterling because I swore there was more Sterling.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 _ cheered Dex 10. Yes, he looked like a conniving goblin. We all read him like a book.
Yeah. Like it was, you know, sometimes it's not necessarily that we was all able to read him like a book. It's just, you watch this space, you watch the show enough, you see it all the time. We've seen hundreds of Louis on a regular. And we've seen even thousands of Louis as like of a woman version from the girls. So we're so used to hundreds of different detractors that talk exactly like Louis. We're so used to from the girls who have very similar talking points or like, of Louis. The same bad faith of Louis. So when we actually see Louis, it was just another day at the office. I'm like, oh, another detractor. What else is new? In other news, the sun is gonna come out the next morning. Like, we're so used to it. Because if you put yourself in the shoes of someone who doesn't know the space, who doesn't watch the show that often, or who doesn't like exist within the community, it's hard to tell if it's a hit piece. Because you don't know. You wouldn't know. It's just we're so used to it. I'm like, oh, another hit piece. What else? What else is new? Like, get in line, bro. Oh, another hit piece on Mr. Sudan and Mr. Barbados. What else is new, bro? We've been so used to this, bro. It's to make a hit piece on this community is one of the most common formulas. This is just the only one. The only difference is he was able to put it in the mainstream platform. That's the only difference. But we've seen this thousands of times, bro. I've seen hundreds of them before I was part of the team, before I was part of the local radio station. I've seen even more hundreds, but we've all seen hundreds of them because the way they go viral. You see them all the time on Twitter. You see them all the time in Feminist. You see them all the time. So So when you see Louis, it's like, oh, another one. It's like, oh, hippies, duh. Of course, it's a hippie. Of course, yeah, hippies. Yeah, like we've seen this. We've seen this so many times. Like we know. Like we knew. It's not that. So yes, it was clear as day, but it's not that it was so clear. It's just we've seen this so many times before, bro. Like this is nothing new, bro. Like, oh, hippies arguing bad faith, bro. To us, anyone watching who's watched the show, that's a regular night at the office, bro. That's a regular night, bro. That's a Wednesday, dog. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's just to people outside the community or to people outside of people who watch the show, it looks a little down the middle or like a healthy debate. But if you've seen the community, if you've seen the show, and you see the many hip pieces and tweets against the local radio station, like this is like you can already, I'm like, oh, another hit piece, duh. We've seen this show, we've seen this episode already, bro. Like this is not the first time. This is not the first this is not the first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Louis will be the next Akash in a couple of years. You know, like, bro, we've like the only difference between Louis and Flagrant was that Louis put on Netflix, bro. That's the only same type of pushbacks, same agenda, same thing, bro. Like, and that was what? January 2022. We're in 2026. And we've seen these type of hit pieces since 2020 if you've been watching it since then. You've seen hundreds in 2021, you've seen hundreds in 2022, you've seen hundreds in 2023, you've seen hundreds in 2024, you've seen hundreds in 2025. So by the time we reach the end of 2025, you see Louis. So that's already at least maybe up to 1,000 different hit pieces. And then you see Louis walk in making the same points that the other thousands of hit pieces you've seen. Of course you guys are gonna spot it too, because you guys do this. This is nothing new to you guys, because you guys watch. This is nothing new, bro. So it's just me. I was just happy that I'm on Netflix, bro. Like, I don't think Louis didn't understand what he did. I said, you kind of don't know. You kind of created an opportunity for some people in the back. Like, you kind of gave me one of my most monumental moments, bro. Like, I'm a Netflix star now, bro. You don't even know he created a monster, bro. I don't think he really meant to do it either, but I think, I am a star. So stuff like that was just bound to happen. First of all, W Rant. Man, maybe I should have a soundboard. Speedy says W Innocent Mo's Netflix appearance by L. Louis for the hit piece. Yeah, right. It was so inevitable. Like, I kind of had a conversation, like a guy. This was actually earlier, yesterday. Yeah, he was like, yo, I saw you on the TV, like you on Netflix, man. He didn't know.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. That guy definitely sits on a chair in the corner of the room, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So earlier today, a guy. In my gym. I'm known as one of the most popular. I'm known as like Mr. Popular in my gym. In my LA Fitness, I am Mr. Popular. I'm the most popular guy in the gym. Like, you know, there's there's no way around it. Like, I'm known as the guy that's always jumping around, dancing around, giving everyone high fives. Ladies giving me kisses on the cheek allegedly. Lots of ladies giving me kisses on the cheeks and hugs allegedly. This is all allegedly, by the way. Um, always flirting with a lot of the ladies. They be flirting back with me, also allegedly. And uh, so one of the guys regular there, because I know now I normally tell everyone that I be having a conversation with when I tell them I say local radio station. I don't tell them who I work for, even in the gym. I don't tell people who I work for. You either know or you won't. Some people are gonna know. Some people just know. You're just, if you don't watch the show, I won't tell you. Hell, there was actually another. I'm digressing, but another guy. I remember another guy. He was like, "Yo, you look familiar." I was like, I knew exactly what he was talking about. I'm like, oh, man, I can't put my finger on it. I think I seen you somewhere. I'm like, I don't know, man. And then I think one guy, he actually said the exact show too. He said the local radio station, and like I was like, and I was like, never heard of it. He's like, yo, there's this guy named Big Mo. He's a really cool guy. You would like him. I'm like, I probably would. That was an actual conversation too. It was a few months ago too. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, what you're describing, he seems like a nice guy. Maybe I probably would like him. He seems cool. He's like, yeah, you probably would like him. I'm like, all right, you have a good workout. And I'm like, thank you. He said the actual show and said my actual name. And I still I be having fun doing that. I be messing with people. Cause I seen you somewhere. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, nah. You're like, yo, you are you a celebrity? Nah. Have you been on TV before? Nah. Well, I got my bag ready to go to the local radio station right after, bro. All right, so now, because there's also, so some of the other regulars at the gym, I tell them like, yeah, like I work at a radio station. Yeah, I do radio. I tell them it's just a small little radio, small town radio station. But one of the guys that I see almost every day, also, he ended up coming up to me like, I seen you on TV. He was on Netflix. And then basically that jig was up. He was like, oh, and I was like, that's actually a secret. That's where I work for. That's who I work for. I was like, oh, no. Like, that's really awesome. That's really good. It's like, you really love what you do. And seems like it's like he was, and he said, I just saw those few seconds. And it looked exactly like you were like, yeah, just a happy, cheerful looking person. And he said, "Yeah, that's what I see. Like, it makes sense. I'm so happy that you was on. It was good to see you on there." He's like, "Yeah, I was just watching that documentary. I never watched documentaries on Netflix. I saw that. Saw you." I was like, he was like, "Wait, I know him. He goes to my gym every day." Like, so that's basically what happened. That was that. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really dope. Yeah, Queen, that was hilarious, right? Oh, yo, you heard of Big Mo? Nah, I never heard of him. Yo, I think you'd like him if you saw him. Like you kind of look like him. You're like, oh, man, seems like a nice guy. I think I saw it. I see an IG notification? Oh Lord, nah, nah, nah. Ooh, I almost snitched on myself. Hold on. Okay, I almost snitched on myself. Nah. Nah, nah. Hit piece question. Ah, yo, dodge it. Ah, oh, oh. Hit piece question. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh no. Dodging all the hit piece questions. Yo, that was exactly how it was like, bro.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Mo, I got a riddle for you.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, Gaz. Hit me with it.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. You do what you love and you love what you do. What is it?
You do what you love, and you love what you do. What is it? Gathering sweethearts, allegedly. Oh, damn. Oh, well. I'm stumped. What is it? Give me the answer. But I said allegedly. I forgot to say. I meant to say allegedly.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. That's not entirely wrong, but the answer was unspeakable shenanigans.
That's crazy. I'm mad. I'm mad I wasn't wrong. Entirely wrong, bro. I'm mad I wasn't entirely wrong. That's crazy. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, quick slap, you killed me, bro. Quick slap, you killed me, bro. You killed me with this one, bro. You that killed me. Huh? Uh-oh. Bro, y'all cooking me again. Oh, nah! 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 No! 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 I ain't gonna lie, this kind of accurate. Oh! Oh! lie, this kind of accurate though. I ain't gonna lie. This kind of accurate. A typical day at the gym for I'm gonna keep it a band. This kind of accurate. this this kind of accurate though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh man. Oh yeah, Jonathan Pierre. That was an earlier chat that I missed. Thank you. I knew I missed someone's chat. Jonathan, he said if you were in WWE, would you be a heel or a baby face? I'd probably be a baby face. I ain't gonna lie. I also had an idea that I would join I would be the first Haitian in the Latino World Order. They'd be like, you Haitian, but I'm still speaking Spanish with everybody else in the Latino World Order. That's the angle I would like to go in. And I'll still have my Haitian necklace with the Latino World Order shirt, bro. That's what I would say. If I'm in WWE, I'm definitely gonna be in the Latino World Order. That's the angle I'm absolutely going on. I'm going in that angle. I already got both the Latino World Order shirts already. Like I got the Bad Bunny edition and the original Mexico flag edition Latino World Order. I would absolutely do it. Jonathan Pierre said Mo made it now. The Chinese and Venezuelan honeys are coming your way. I can imagine you being in a AAA promo. Oh God, I would see that. I'll be in a AAA promo. People gonna think I'm Dominican too, bro. They're like, no, yo soy haitiano. Aunque, pero todavía no me tratas como soy un gringo americano. I almost cursed in Spanish. No me hablas como soy un gringo americano. Yo todavía soy latino, aunque soy haitiano, pero todavía soy latino también. Entonces, ¿qué? Dímelo. That's how I'm gonna. Entonces, en esta noche voy a ganar. Entonces todos van a gritar el nombre, el mejor del mundo, Big Mo BITW, campeón. That's what I'm going to be doing in AAA. Mo, arepas or dumplings? Your choice, homie. Ooh. All right, because I for those who are kind of new here, I've always said the finest girls, in my opinion, are from Venezuela. Venezuela got the finest, in my humble opinion, and then China is right up there. It shot up there in the list on when I say some of the finest girls in my humble opinion, Venezuela and China. Man, and there's times that China was kind of fighting that top spot too, but I still kind of end up still giving it to Venezuela, but China been creeping up. China wants that top spot. It wants my top spot bad. And I don't blame them. Girls in China, sensational. One just said Philippines. It's just, it's, I rave about Philippines because some of my favorite sweethearts, allegedly, are from the Philippines. some of the sweetest, some of like the best, like I've had some of the most fondest memories with a Filipina. Like when I talk about like when I'm talking about women that make some of the best wives too. Like when I now if I now Philippines they
Ooh.
might not be the finest. Well, hold on.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10 facts W Asian women and W Latinas.
Even though I didn't put Philippines as like the finest girls, but if you told me like what would you marry tomorrow, Philippines is right up there. Indonesia as well, right up there at the top spot. Like yo, you got one girl to choose throughout the entire world. You propose to her, she's saying yes, I'll get married tomorrow. Where's she from? Philippines is normally the first answer that comes up to mind. Majority of the times. Anthony said China box is sweet. Mo, you want a Blasian or an Afro Venezuelan? Oh, I've had a crush on an Afro Venezuelan too. I've had a crush on an Afro Venezuelan. She didn't become a sweetheart, but I had a little crush on her. Like she's nice too. I had a crush. She was dark. She was dark skinned with it too. She was a cute thing. Hey, Blasian, I guess. I remember I had a big crush on Naomi Osaka. Speedy said Japan is for me, hands down. Hey. Speedy said Big Mo, Mr. Worldwide. First of all, Speedy! Mo, would you wear a luchador mask if you were in AAA? I probably would. And I would still wear a Haitian necklace. Akatsuki said brunettes for me, extra points if she's a goth bad. Oh yeah, you said I'm actually not really into like goth baddies. That's not like that ain't my cup of tea. I know it's a lot of people's like shtick, a lot of people's fantasy when it comes to like goth baddies. It's just I don't know, it don't really like tickle my pickle, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't I don't know. It just I don't know. I just can't. It don't really get me like that. And I know there's gonna be some people on social media that's gonna like they're gonna heavily disagree. But I don't know, man. Goth baddies. I mean, It's just to me. You know, it's not. I've never felt like excitement over like a goth baddie. Like it never got me, bro. Like I'm just always indifferent every time I see a goth baddie. You know, I know I sound crazy, but it just, mm, mm, mm. Akatsuki said, "What? Yeah, man." I really draw the line at bald. Bald is where I'm like, no, absolutely not. No, if she's no, I don't even nope, never. Not even when I was 500 pounds. No, absolutely not. No. I'd rather admit my guilt to Gaz, and I'd rather admit my guilt on a billboard than to be caught with a bald chick, bro. No. So like, golf baddies is a maybe I could a possible mind. There might be a possibility that the mind could change if the right one. There is no right ball chick though. There's no right ball chick. No. No, no, no. Absolutely not. I don't care if there's wig.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Bald women to mow is like fire to water.
I can't even do that because fire and water, they can go together, bro. That's how you could boil water and it can make something delicious. There's a possibility fire and water can go together. And so no. There's no possibility of me being with a bald chick, bro. A bald girl instant turn off? That is the first turn off. So you won't palm her head like a basketball. I wouldn't palm her head. I'm also saying, I know people were like, you could just use a plunger. No. I said that's like a yachty gal with short and front. No. More like hey y'alls. I don't mind dabbling in the dark. Big Mo and bald women is like women in personal responsibility. Oh God. And by the way, shout out to One Chess 8-Pack Trucker. Thank you for everyone who's up in here. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to be here with your boy Big Mo, and it's so much appreciated. So like, subscribe, and also after when this live is over, just say anything in the comments. Say what's up. Just say anything in the comments after the live is over, and then go to some of my other videos and say anything in those comments too. I really appreciate all you guys up in here. I understand it was all circumstances, but I'm still making the most of it anyway. Yeah, screw the circumstances. We here today, and it was appreciated. So yeah, bro. I was saying no to ball chicks back when I was 500 pounds, bro. I'm like, even when I was 500 pounds, I'm like, no, I'm not stooping that low, bro. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, sir. All right. Dog. What a quick slut. Yo. 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 Yeah. Latino with the Haitian necklace. Oh man. Quicks, I said comment, release the Big Mo files. No, that's not a great comment. That is not a great comment. Don't comment that.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Bald Artemo, what gasoline is to fire, they love him but he don't even tolerate them.
On God. Gotta share it alive, yeah. Gotta share it alive, yeah, yeah. Share it alive, yeah. Gotta share it alive, yeah, yeah. Oh snap! That means someone raided.
Psycho the Anomaly raided my stream with 2
Psycho! Psycho the Anomaly, what up? Thank you for raiding the stream. Gotta share it alive. Gotta share it alive, yeah, yeah. Share it alive. I gotta share it alive, yeah. I gotta share the life, 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 yeah, yeah. Share the life. I gotta share the life, yeah, yeah. Share the life. I gotta share the life, yeah, yeah. Psycho the Anomaly, big ups to you, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And Psycho, thank you for being in here anyway. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here with your boy Big Mo. What did you stream about anyway? What was you streaming?
Ooh, we got a visitor. We got a visitor.
Hey!
Ridiculous 89 is now following.
5 hours of Warzone with friends. Damn. All right. Cool. Dope. Bro, I'm just out here having a good time while getting roasted. By the way, W Raid, Rodiculous came from. Thank you so much, Rodiculous. I appreciate you. My name is Big Mo. I just like today was just like it's like a kicking it stream, kicking it, cooling it, relaxing, and talking about me. We're talking about me not liking bald women. And rejecting bald women. Even when I was 500 pounds, I said no to bald women.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10
Hey.
W raid he was streaming about how guilty Big Mo is.
That's crazy. You don't like chokers and fishnets? I'm just not into golf baddies, bro. Like it's just, and I've seen chokers like there be girls that be looking cool, but it's like it's not that the girl looks, it's not that she looks cute with a choker. It's just she just looks cute regardless. She just happens to have a choker as well. So it's like the choker doesn't really like make her finer or less finer. It's just it just it just don't be tickling the pickle. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, I gotta take a piss again, bro. I drink so much water throughout my day, bro. I drink water throughout my day. Oh Lord, one chest is at it again. Yo! Yo! Hey yo! What the hell? What the hell? Hey yo! What the hell? Yo, no, I'm peeping. A Chinese, Indonesia, Philippines, Venezuela. Nah. With the vampire, with my vampire out. Nah. With nah. Yo. Hey yo. 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 With that said, I'm gonna take a quick piss. I gotta take a piss again. I be drinking so much water. Hold on, bro. I'll be back. Bro, my piss was clear as hell, though. Ugh. Rod says, I'm going to head to bed at 3 a.m. I'll catch you live again. Have a good night stream. Thank you, Rod. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the follow. I do these lives pretty often, especially on my nights off from work, like tonight. So thank you so much. You have a good night, brother. Quick Slash said, those are all Big Mo's types. I ain't gonna lie. He not lying though. he not lying. he not lying. He not lying. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm enjoying this picture a little too much though. This kind of look like the move right there, bro. On God. With the vampire. I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm gonna keep it a band. If you know me, you know I'm not mad at that picture. I'll tell you that right now. One with the pendant on, cause harem, yes. I just caught it. If Mo was the president of Venezuela, it would be heaven on earth for him. On God. Bro, that's on God. When I say on God. Haram, no. Harem, yes. Oh, yeah, I just noticed. Paul Fismatagi. Where you from? Where are you from? What's your ethnicity? And shout out to the pendant. Yeah, the big pendant. It's actually and because one chest knows in Big Mo fashion, I always have to have my Haitian necklace. I take pride in having my Haitian necklace on. If it ain't a Haitian necklace, it ain't Big Mo. That's somebody else. That's probably like a Big Mo with an E or something, bro. If it ain't a Haitian necklace, it ain't Big Mo. I'm gonna let that be known right now. I promise you, bro. Like I take big pride in my necklaces. There's not many people. There's only a small handful of people that's actually see me without my necklace. If you don't see a Haitian necklace on me, that's not me. That is not Big Mo. That is not me. That's somebody else. Like I promise you, bro. That person may look like me, but if you don't see the Haitian necklace, that ain't me. If you don't see a Haitian necklace, I'm probably butt naked. And if I'm butt naked somewhere, I promise you, you don't see me. Unless y'all girls do, but I mean, allegedly. But, so just know, like, I don't walk outside my house without my Haitian necklace on. At least the Haitian one. Paul says, shout outs to the new. What the hell is the new? What the hell is the new? Hold on. Oh, it's an actual country.
Ooh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. If Mo was the president of any country, he would deport all the men and only allow women that aren't balled in.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Is that why you take off the Haitian necklace when you go to the freak offs so you can claim it's not you?
That's crazy. I'm learning something. A small island. I just learned something new today. New is a small new. How do you pronounce that thing, bro? Niue? 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 Is that how to pronounce it? The denim Nguyen. Huh. I'm learning something. I just learned a new spot. Like Niue. Niue. Okay. A small island nation in the South Pacific Ocean. Oh, you're a Pacific Islander. So it's probably like you're probably like near Samoa and Tonga. Like you're probably near there if Niue pronounced quickly. Niue. Pacific Islander. You're probably, if I'm not mistaken, that means you're probably where Samoa's got to be somewhere around there. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, hey. Right there. Okay. Yeah, Fiji. Yeah, okay. Yeah, with Polynesian. Oh, yeah, okay. Ah. I learned something new. Oh. I love this is what I love about my streams here, bro. That's one thing I love about my streams. I love learning stuff like this, bro. How y'all girls look? Let me see. How y'all girls be looking? Y'all got linebackers too? Ooh. Mm-hmm. 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 Hold on, I take grandmama's. Hold on. I be taking grandmama's too though. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all got cute grandmamas. Okay, so that means y'all okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Maybe I should check out some new wave. You know what I'm saying? we just unlocked a new type. I mean, I did kind of say like Pacific Islander. Listen, I don't mind a Pacific Islander now. That you see me? I have no problem with a Pacific Islander. With the broad shoulders, bro, knocking everybody out. You see me? Oh Lord, what does I can't. No, no, no. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta draw the line. I can't even show that on my stream, bro. I just can't even allow that out there, bro. I can't allow that out. I can't put that out there, bro. No. No. I'm not even on my stream, bro. I won't even allow that possibility going down, bro. That's where I draw the line. I'd rather the Diddy allegations. I'd rather the Diddy allegations than this, bro. No. You know what? You know what? Just cause it's one chest, I'll show it for a quick second. Bro. No. 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 Mm-mm. I gotta draw the. No. That's where I draw the line, bro. No. No. That's worse than a Diddy freak off allegation, bro. Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. No. No. Not even when I was 500 pounds, bro. Bro, I'm talking about not even a wiggle. Not even a wiggle, bro. Mo's like most men. Hair matters on our ladies. On God, bro. Is that kumbaya box? Bro. Absolutely not, bro. I would never allow it. I would never allow that, bro. Never. Ever. No, absolutely not. One chest caught you slipping on your own rule, bro. I only showed it just because it's one chest, bro. Like, I showed it on the stream just for one chest. But, and just like, this is going to be like the one example when I'm like, where I say I'm going to draw the line, bro. I'm not even leaving that up there, bro. I couldn't even, I had to like take it off. I had to take the tab off because I couldn't like allow that in my sights, bro. Like, no. No, bro. I'd rather go up to Gaz and I'd rather pull up to the courthouse with Gaz and tell the judge it was me, Your Honor, whatever they said I did that shit. Like, I'd rather do that, bro. I'd rather do that than to be caught with the bald chick and be granted like fully freedom, or like no. Then be found innocent, bro, by the courthouse, bro. No, bro. Bro. Absolutely not, bro. No, bro. That is one thing. And I bro. I'd rather big girls, bro. Like, I'd rather BBW, bro. Much rather. I've had BBWs. I don't mind BBWs, but not a ball chick, bro. No, absolutely not. I'd rather swim with the whales, bro. If you know what I'm saying, bro. I'd rather the Diddy freak off allegations, bro, than be caught with the ball chick. I'd rather you be like, yo, Mo, we saw the footages, bro. We caught you at the freak offs. I'm like, but was there a ball chick though? Aha. Aha. See that? So, absolutely, bro. Ball chicks, bro. When I say absolutely not, bro, I mean absolutely not. No, sir. Never. Can't do it, won't do it, will never do it. By the way, I want to also express my gratitude to thank everyone who's been up in here. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to be here with your boy Big Mo. And just know it's much appreciated. Absolutely appreciated. 100% appreciated. And I like to thank you guys for being up. Y'all really rock with your boy Big Mo. Man, y'all really rock with your boy. Big Mo would rather answer questions from Louis' store from Louis than be caught with the ball. Man, I'll answer whatever Louis wants to ask me, bro. Any, bro. I'd rather, bro. I would rather give Louis the worst of me, bro, for the hit piece, bro, than to be caught with a bald chick, bro. bro, man, I'd absolutely rather, bro. If you had to give me an option of a bald chick, bro, I'd rather answer whatever Louis wants to ask me, bro. I would be Louis' friend, bro. Man, you'll see me believe that Louis was actually down the middle in a objective before you'll see me with the bald chick, bro. I'd rather give Louis the benefit of the doubt than be caught with the bald chick, bro. Jonathan Pierret says Mo's Netflix show is when Venezuela meets China with Peru. On God. Also, the other, I can't believe I forgot to say the other big thing, bro. Another one of the most direct way you can support Big Mo. Apple Music and Spotify. Just go to Big Mo, BITW, BIG space MO space BITW. And just listen to any song. Listen to any song there. Whatever song you want to listen to on there, bro. Once you press play on any song, bro, just know you're supporting Big Mo the most directly, bro. And I hope you guys enjoy it, bro. And Winchester said he had to go. Big Mo would rather eat Raising Cane's chicken without the sauce than be caught with the ball chick. On God, bro. I'd rather eat Raising Cane's chicken without the sauce than to be caught with the ball chick. Gotta go, believe in Big Mo. God bless. Yo, One Chess, man. Yo, thank you for kicking it with me, bro. Thank you for kicking it with all of us. I appreciate you so much, bro. You get your rest. I know you gotta be a family man, of course. So big ups to you, big ups to your beautiful family. You have a good night, man. You have a good rest. You take it easy, brother. And thank you so much for being in here. Shout out, big ups to One Chess, bro. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Without the sauce is crazy, bro. Cause I had admitted, bro. I tried Raising Cane's. I remember I drove 45 minutes to a Raising Cane's, and I completely I was so underwhelmed. I'm like, bro, because it's like, yeah, Raising Cane's got the best sauce in the game. It's got the best sauce in the game, but without the sauce, it's like, it's so tasteless, bro. It got nothing in it, bro. I was so underwhelmed and so like disappointed. I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? I said, what the hell is this? And I'm like, bro, it's not a sauce establishment, bro. It's not a sauce, it's a chicken establishment. So you're supposed to have some good chicken, bro. I was just so underwhelmed. It's not like it's horrible or disgusting. It's just got no taste, bro. It's like bland as hell, bro. Barely nothing, bro. Just chicken, batter, grease. That's it. Like barely any of that, bro. But they got like the best sauce in the game. Australia needs a Raising Cane's LKFC. I ain't gonna lie, KFC way better than Raising Cane's, bro. KFC way better than Raising Cane's. Way better. I'd rather KFC over Raising Cane's any day, dog. I promise you, bro. I promise you I'd much rather KFC than Raising Cane's any day. I promise you. There's no way I would rather Raising Cane's over nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, KFC sounds bare dry with the without the sauce. I don't think it wasn't dry though. I'll give it that. It wasn't dry. It was just it had such little like it ain't well, they had no seasoning, bro. Like I don't even think they put salt and pepper on it, bro. It was just chicken, flour. It was just chicken, flour, grease. That's it. Like that was everything. That was all the ingredients, bro. I don't think the quality of the chicken was horrible either. It had some juice into it, like it was pretty juicy. It wasn't dry, but like I ain't taste nothing, bro. Like it was more bland. But like I said, the sauce, it's the best sauce of the game. The best sauce in the game. I have never had a sauce better than Raising Cane's. They really did. It's the best sauce in the game. KFC chicken sandwich or Popeyes, I think Popeyes got the best chicken sandwich of all of them. I think they have the best chicken sandwich in the game. And then of course I gotta say Jollibee got the best chicken in the game. So I think Popeyes is the best chicken sandwich. They absolutely have the best chicken sandwich. Jollibee has the best chicken. Like especially like in comparison to it's better than Popeyes, better than KFC. Jollibee.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. Mo, check your IG.
Uh-oh. What do you... Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Yo, y'all, why y'all getting me like this, bro? Why is y'all doing this to me? That's crazy. Bruh. Bro, y'all not letting me make it for nothing, bro.
Ooh!
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. Wasn't Jollibee started off in Indonesia or the Philippines?
Philippines. Jollibee's a Filipino establishment. It's a Philippines establishment. Count Mocula catches another sweetheart. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, I don't know why. I don't know, bro. Yo, for the people, this is so for the people that's kind of like new in this stream, bro. This is normal. Bro. This is every time, bro. There's always something every single time, bro. Every single time, bro. Every stream, bro. This always happens, bro. There's always at least one slander meme of me, bro.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10 W Philippines when we going.
Bro, Philippines got some of my favorite sweethearts, bro. Some of the best girls, bro. Some of the best girls. And I remember even on the local radio station, bro, when you know, one of my biggest, you know, one of my biggest crushes from the local radio station, bro. She's Filipina, you know. She's from, well, I mean, she was raised out in the UK, but she was like, I think her family's from the Philippines. I don't know if she was born out there in the Philippines, but she was definitely raised. She was definitely from the UK.
Gaz 6969 _ cheered X10. If you weren't so guilty, we wouldn't have any evidence to release from the Big Mo files.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all can't be doing me like this, bro. Bro, y'all been cooking me all night, bro. This is out of hand. I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of wild, bro. Dog. Dog. Oh, where was I? Yo, shout out to all you guys that's been up in here, bro. Naughty Mo mixing business with pleasure. I actually don't, but I don't though. Like I said, some of you guys are new here. One thing I have a certain policy. I do have a certain policy. Of course, I know I don't like to talk about work, but I do not go after any of the girls that's been on the show. So that's I call it the Big Mo policy. It's been a running thing for a long time. Not a joke either. This is a real rule that I put onto myself. And the bosses, they're aware of that rule too. Mr. Sudan and Mr. Barbados, they know. I've told them about it too. They actually disagree of me having that rule. That's what I haven't said. They actually disagreed with me having that rule, but they understand. So if a girl has ever been on the show, she's not allowed in my roster. Or she's barely allowed in my DMs. So I will not go after her. She's not allowed in my roster, bro. Like none. And some girls have tried. There has been some girls that's tried. but I make it very difficult for them. I try to be as boring as possible, and I try to be as difficult as possible. Because if you're going for someone like Big Mo, you gotta be dead serious. You gotta be for real. You gotta be for real. That's a Big Mo policy. Now, there has been some girls that's kind of like came close to me breaking my policy. There's been girls that's like broken past a few barriers. I put walls and barriers. I personally can tell you there has been girls that's like, there's a few that's like broken past some of the barriers, like the surface barriers. But sometimes it's like, no, I'm very difficult. If a girl's been on the show, I'm super difficult. And I do it for the sake of self-protection. Because I understand girls will say anything, and they can and will say anything. And, you know, Mr. Barbados and Mr. Sudan, they have the ability to protect themselves from any angle. I do not. So I have to move as careful as possible. So I have to protect myself. Quickset said, Diana broke through your behind barrier. Oh my God, bro. Anywho, bro. No. In all seriousness, I did actually kind of like her though. But, you know, she wasn't, you know, I knew she was trolling anyway. But, and you'll be surprised, but a lot of you guys would be surprised on some of the girls that tried to break some of my barriers. You'll be surprised on some of the girls that came close. Sometimes it's not the girls that you expect either. Or it's not the girls that kind of made it known. I remember there was this one girl, bro. She was like, I remember she was on the show. It looked like she was all on me. On the show, it was like she couldn't get enough of me on the show. But she was not one of the ones that got past the barrier. And I remember throughout that whole show, she was like, Mo. And I remember Mr. Barbados was like, ooh. Mr. Barbados was like, ooh. Mr. Barbados, he loves it. He gets so happy when girls be showing me love and stuff. He loves it. Oh, he relishes. He's like, yeah. He like, yeah, Mo, yeah. And girls are looking at me. Mr. Barbados will be like, so when a girl, so when that one girl, she kept like, Mo, but what about Mo? And Mr. Barbados, he like, ooh. Mr. Sudan, I've seen him wingman a girl too. Mr. Sudan is actually a good wingman. He's actually a really good wingman. Now, Mr. Barbados I think he's a more higher tier wingman. But Mr. Sudan's a pretty good wingman, I'll tell you that. I'm going to tell you that right now. Bam should have a Nike commercial called Everyone Should Be Like Bam. Ah! Every time I'm hitting a jump shot, I'm like, Bam! Even when I was at a gentleman's club, bro. And then there was a couple of girls that was on me. All I see is Mr. Barbados, bro. Yeah, I could see Mr. Barbados being high tier wingman, definitely. Yeah, but Mr. Sudan's an excellent wingman too. He's an excellent wingman too. Don't get it. There's times he be serious a lot, but he's an excellent wingman too. Don't get it twisted. He's an excellent wingman. All right. I just looked at the time. I got to put a ribbon on his live stream. It's been so fun. It's been so great talking to all you guys. I got to put a ribbon on his live stream. I got to get myself to rest, and I got to prepare for tomorrow. Quickset said, "What do you think about Amy Dangerfield? Not as a girlfriend since she's engaged, but as a person, yes. She seems to get along with you. She's cool. She's all right. I think she's like, I mean, because I thought she was, I mean, I did think she was super pretty anyway. But I think she was, Amy Dangerfield, she was kind of like one of those girls that didn't, a lot of girls seem so disingenuous, so insincere. Amy was not.
Ooh!
Amy was not.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered Dex 10. Good night, brother Moses.
So Amy was not. I never saw like an insincerity from her. I think she was legitimately one of those girls that kind of like meant well. You know? Whether she said things that was smart or stupid, but I think she meant well. Especially someone who streams or makes content. It's so rare in a lot of women. Amy, I have to kind of vouch. It's like she's a kind of like one of the more sincere ones. It's cool, you know. I have to give her that credit. Yeah, she's been good to you guys. Yeah, I'm normally very skeptical, and I was super skeptical of Amy, but it was like, I was like, Mo, not this one. She's all right. She's okay. She's cool. And like, all right. So yeah, I think I was looking to find, you know, some insincerity somewhere, but it was just too hard to find it. So I'm like, maybe she's not insincere. Maybe she's actually solid. And you know, she was. Jonathan Pierre said Airbam 13. All right. I'm finna put a ribbon on his live stream. So I gotta get myself to rest. So thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, assalamu alaikum habibi. I can't believe I didn't say that to Gaz. Man, what was that saying? La salam la kalam. I can't believe I told you not to say that. So thank you guys up in here. My name is Big Mo, BITW. I bring the talent, the dedication, the charisma, the motivation, the respect, the style, the passion, the creativity, inspiration. Last but not least, I bring the confidence. So I'm going to say it loud and I'm going to say it proud. Without a shadow of a doubt, I am the best in the world. I'm going to keep on being the best in the world. There's nothing that anyone can do about it. So don't forget the memo to believe in Big Mo, because that is the MO. Big ups to all you guys. Y'all have a good one. I had such an excellent time. Great stream.
Ooh!
Excellent stream.
Gaz 6969 underscore cheered X10. Walaikum salam habibi.
On God. We'll definitely tuning back in. Thank you so much, Anani. I appreciate you. I do these lives often. I'm here pretty often. I stream on the weekends as well. I know next week Crimson Desert is coming out, so there's gonna be a lot of Crimson Desert gaming streams. But I love having these type of conversations here, so I'm I'm still gonna have like a balance of like playing Crimson Desert because I'm so excited for that game. I'm so excited, bro. I've been wanting that game, but I don't want to just play it. I also want to stream it. I want to play that game so bad, bro. I want to play it so bad, and I can't wait till it comes out. I've already pre-ordered it and everything, bro. I gotta play it. But I stream very often, especially it's a night off. If there's no local radio station show going on, I always try to stream here. If I'm not streaming on a day off, I'm probably really out doing something, or I'm probably really busy, or worst case scenario, I'm sick. But I'll try to stream something, or I'm really cooking something. You know, I'm like cooking. I'm like, oh, Mo's not streaming on a night off. He's cooking something. So, you guys have a good one. You guys take it easy.